Nobody likes reading the rules to the game. Nobody listens when you try to tell them the rules anyway. So what if we can make the starting steps to your game night just a little bit easier? Let's look into how some trigger-happy mobsters, a weird game of chicken, and a passion for the fine arts can make you the head of the mafia. Welcome to the library. And today we'll be looking at the rules and gameplay for Cash and Guns. Cash and Guns has a more unique set of game pieces, starting with the 8 guns. There are 8 different characters and stands to hold them up. There are also wound tokens. There's a first player / new Godfather token that's shaped like a desk, a Godfather desk, a diamond bonus that's shaped like, you guessed it, a diamond. There are 64 bullet cards, comprising 40 clicks and 24 bang rounds. There are 16 power cards, and finally, the loot deck. 64 loot cards consisting of 5, 10, and 20 grand bills, diamonds, paintings, extra clips, and the first aid kit. To start, everyone's going to take a gun and pick their character and set them both in front of them. This isn't necessary to the gameplay, but it's always fun to roleplay. You're always free to make up your own characters. Someone will deal every player 5 clicks and 3 bangs, while another player takes the treasure pile, shuffles it, and divides it into 8 totals of 8. What you'll do to set up is you will prep the first pile of cash with the new Godfather desk, and you will give the oldest player the Godfather desk token because they will start as the Godfather. The round is played in 7 steps. The first step has already been done, setting out your treasure for the round. Your second step, choose your bullet card. You'll choose and place it face down in front of you. The third step is the standoff. On the Godfather's count of 3, everyone will take their gun and point it at somebody else at the table. From there, you get step 4, Godfather's privilege. This allows the Godfather player to ask someone else to point their gun somewhere else. The Godfather can't tell them who to point the gun at, just that they need to move their gun. Step 5 will be the courage phase. Again, on the count of 3, the Godfather will tell anyone who does not want to be shot to lay down their gun. If you're backing out, you won't be able to go for loot. If the person you're pointing your gun at cowers out, you do not get to redirect your gun after the fact. Sixth, for players who are still in, you will reveal your bullet cards and either shoot or click. If you are shot, you'll take a wound token, and you are also out of loot sharing with the cowards. If you amass 3 wounds during the game, you are dead and out permanently. Finally, for those who braved the other 6 steps, you'll split the loot. You'll either start with the Godfather, or in the case that they're out, the person to the left of the Godfather. And then in turn, everyone will take 1 card at a time going around the circle. Some people may get more loot than others, but someone else could end up being the new Godfather. If a person grabs a first aid kit, all wounds are healed for that person. If a person grabs a clip card, they can switch out a bang card from the discard pile for one of the cards in their hands. Neither of these cards hold any monetary value, but they're still useful to get. Once all the loot is dispersed, you'll discard your bullet card from that round, and the next round will start. Once all 8 rounds are over, it's time to score and see who wins. Here's a breakdown for scoring. 5, 10, and 20 grand cards are scored as is. Diamonds are scored based on the monetary value listed, but the person with the most diamonds gets the diamond bonus and adds that card to their money pile. In the case of a diamond tie, no diamond bonus will be awarded. In the case of the art, the amount of money you make will be based on your whole collection, using this table below, but we'll also place it here for you. Once you've tallied up your score, the person with the most cash wins. If on the off chance there is a tie, however, it is the case of the player with the most wounds. If it's still a tie, then congrats. You both win. A side note, though, it is possible to also win by just being the last person alive through reckless bloodshed. Once you become accustomed to the game, there are power cards you can play that each give you guys special abilities. I'll list a few of them here. Lucky man takes no wounds, multiple wounds. Professional lays down turn, you play bank. You can lay down the bank, see all the cards. Then when you close, lay down 6 wounds at the third. There's several other people playing as. With all that in mind, This has been the Rulebook for Cash and Guns. If I missed anything you think is important, or there is a version of this game that you like to play more, let us know in the comments below. But remember, sometimes having fun with your friends means forgetting a rule or two. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know what board, card, or tabletop game you want me to read the rulebook for next. Thanks for watching.